released these images showing Jones with a number of distinctive tattoos.
The sound of gunshots startled neighbors in northeast Philadelphia just after midnight Monday morning.
Wagon shit ain't getting cash, shit, that's all a nigga know. You want that nigga hit, just call Roy up, let's go. Shoot it till he drops, when as he falls, shoot at the flow.
Teenager is dead after more gun violence in Philadelphia. Police say the 16-year-old was shot early this morning at the intersection of North 22nd and Diamond Streets in North Philadelphia. He was hit with bullets 4 times.
The video showing the moment 2 men jumped out of a car and suddenly opened fire on a group of people standing on a street corner. Happened on Berks and Cross Key Streets in North Philadelphia Monday afternoon. One person was transported to the hospital but is expected to be okay.
Surveillance video captured some shocking violence in Philadelphia. Not 1, 2, or 3, but 7. Yes, 7 men with guns spraying bullets at a group of people in North Philadelphia. Police say the men fired nearly 30 shots, all of them indiscriminately. A 32-year-old woman was killed in that case.
A barrage of bullets in Brewerytown left 1 person dead and 2 others critically injured. Those shots were fired along the 2500 block of Ingersoll Street about 9:30 on Friday night. We're told a 40-year-old woman had multiple gunshot injuries. She died at Temple University Hospital. 2 men in their 20s were also rushed to the hospital. So far, no description of the shooter.
These niggas no get back gang. These niggas ain't stand up for shit. I know he tossed and turned in his grave. You should never made that diss.
On August 23, 2020, at approximately 1:10 p.m., Philadelphia police responded to the 2200 block of Diamond Street for reports of a person shot. Upon arrival, officers located 16-year-old Hayward Garrison suffering from numerous gunshot wounds. He was transported to Temple University Hospital in critical condition, where he later died. According to police, this incident was the first of numerous murders that Blumberg Eerd, also known as Tavine Jones or Eroy, would later be connected to. Eerd was born in North Philadelphia, specifically in the Blumberg housing projects. The Blumberg set, also known as the Blum or the Black Flags, is notorious for ongoing conflicts with nearby sets such as Zoo Gang. The group is also known for shootings and operating drug rings. From a young age, Eerd was frequently in trouble. According to his own statements, he had been in the streets as early as age 15. Eerd, along with his now-deceased rapper best friend Blumberg Eerd, was labeled a killer by the Philadelphia Police Department. The first murder police allege Eerd and Eerd took part in occurred on August 23, 2020. At approximately 1:10 p.m., shots rang out on the 2200 block of North Diamond Street in North Philadelphia.
Teenager is dead after more gun violence in Philadelphia. Police say the 16-year-old was shot early this morning at the intersection of North 22nd and Diamond Streets in North Philadelphia. He was hit with bullets 4 times and then died at Temple University Hospital.
16-year-old Hayward Garrison, also known to friends as Lil Ranger, was shot multiple times near his home. He managed to run to the corner of Diamond Street before collapsing on the sidewalk. At the intersection, police reported that the occupants of a burgundy Honda Pilot attempted to render aid to Lil Ranger and placed him inside their vehicle. While en route to the hospital, the occupants flagged down a uniformed 22nd District officer who was responding to the incident. The officer then transported him to Temple University Hospital, where he was pronounced dead at approximately 1:30 p.m. Lil Ranger, a member of Zoo Gang, was from the area of 24th Street and Diamond Street, one of several blocks across North Philadelphia claimed by the group. 1 week prior to his death, a Black Flag member known as 40 was shot multiple times outside a bar on the 1600 block of West Hunting Park Avenue at approximately 1:14 a.m. He was transported to Temple University Hospital, where he died later that morning. Street sources allege that Lil Ranger was responsible for the killing of 40 and that this was the motive behind his murder. Police allege that both Blumberg Eerd and Blumberg Eerd took part in the killing of Lil Ranger. In early 2023, Blumberg Eerd was placed on Philadelphia's most wanted list in connection with the homicide. It was not until 2025 that Eerd was formally identified as a suspect in Lil Ranger's murder. While investigators continued attempting to solve the killing of Lil Ranger, Eerd and Eerd remained active in the streets. On Wednesday, May 25, 2022, at approximately 2 p.m., officers from the Philadelphia Police Department responded to a report of a shooting on the 1600 block of West Erie Avenue in the Nicetown Tioga section of the city. Upon arrival, officers located a 20-year-old male lying face down in the roadway. He was later identified as Wesley Rodwell. Rodwell was suffering from multiple gunshot wounds throughout his body. Philadelphia Fire Department medics responded and pronounced him deceased at approximately 2:08 p.m. The homicide occurred in broad daylight, and the scene was secured for investigation. Wesley Rodwell, also known as Burke Street Man, was from the area of 24th Street and Burke Street and was identified as a member of Zoo Gang. In the days leading up to his death, Rodwell released a diss track titled 6 Feeders. The song quickly gained attention and was later described as one of the most disrespectful diss records in Philadelphia history. Investigators stated the track was a direct response to a song of the same title released by YP Slumboy, a member of the Black Flags. Man's version of the song further escalated tensions and went viral in the days following its release, gaining even more attention after his death. Investigators accused Blumberg Duke, Deshaun Kinsler, and Blumberg Eerd as the suspects in Man's murder. There were also rumors that Blumberg G's played a role in the homicide. This rumor was only fueled by lyrics in which G's referenced witnessing Man's death. Eerd and Man were once close friends prior to the conflict. Eerd reportedly had Man's name tattooed on his body. After Rodwell's death, Eerd posted an old photo of the two together, captioned with a broken heart emoji. Just months later, in September 2022, investigators alleged Eerd was again involved in a fatal shooting. On Monday, September 26, 2022, at approximately 12:34 a.m., Philadelphia police responded to reports of gunfire on the 1600 block of Creston Street near Oakland Street, in a residential section of Northeast Philadelphia. Upon arrival, officers located a 23-year-old black male, later identified as Ryan D. Findley, unresponsive in a rear driveway.
Welcome back, everyone. We've got some breaking news from overnight. Philadelphia police are investigating the shooting death of a man in Oxford Circle. Officers say that around 12:30 this morning, they responded to reports of a man being shot multiple times in an alleyway behind the 1600 block of Creston Avenue. Investigators say the victim was pronounced dead at that scene before officers were able to transport him to the hospital.
Findley was suffering from multiple gunshot wounds, including a gunshot wound to the head. Medics pronounced him deceased at the scene. He was a resident of Adams Avenue in Philadelphia. Surveillance footage captured a dark-colored vehicle pulling into the area. Multiple individuals exited the vehicle, followed moments later by gunfire. The vehicle was then seen fleeing the scene at a high rate of speed. Investigators noted that Findley was wearing blue surgical gloves when discovered. The reason for his presence at the location and the significance of the gloves were unknown. Nearby residents reported being awakened by gunfire and described the neighborhood as typically quiet. Ryan, also known as Lil Ryan, was affiliated with a neighborhood set known as M24, which was reported to have close ties to the Blumberg Group. Street sources alleged that Ryan had stolen money from another individual and that a bounty was placed on him, ultimately leading to his killing.
Real street niggas, fuck the net, we bring that shit to niggas. Fuck spinning blocks, we get that drop, yeah, and we gon' wait on niggas. Ain't no point in try to run, you try to run, then we gon' chase you, nigga. Crack this top, cause on his head, they put that paper, nigga.
There were also claims that Eerd and Ryan were related, though no family connection was officially confirmed. According to police, this marked the end of the known homicides Eerd was formerly connected to at the time. However, he has been rumored to be involved in additional killings for which he has not been charged. Unfortunately for Eerd, this is where things would start going downhill. On May 31st, 2023, Blumberg G's was shot and killed by friendly fire while allegedly attempting to attack rival groups. At approximately 8:15 p.m., Philadelphia police responded to a shooting on the 1800 block of Woodstock Street in North Philadelphia. Officers located 2 victims. An 18-year-old male, Anthony Watson, also known as Blumberg G's, was suffering from a gunshot wound to the head. A second male was suffering from a gunshot wound to the foot. Both victims were transported to Temple University Hospital. G's was listed in critical condition and later died from his injuries. Police recovered 1 firearm from the scene. The homicide remains unsolved. Then on April 4th, 2024, Jump Out BM and Blumberg Eerd released a song titled Murder 1, which centered on exposing a Zoo Gang member known as Fat Ty, who had allegedly begun cooperating with law enforcement.
Hey, Smile, these niggas out of fucking pocket out here, man. What's up with these niggas?
What's up with these niggas, man? These niggas still out of your homies and up, man. They trying to get everybody out the fuck away, man. They trying to stay with these red ass niggas, man.
These niggas crazy.
These niggas on the out shit, man.
No cap.
These niggas sending niggas away for centuries, you heard?
Fat Ty got in that room, turned to Alicia Keys. On bro, ex-Ty, that nigga bit the cheese. I'm 50 and I'm buying money in my lawyer fees. X10, we got them buttons, you can't run from these.
In the weeks that followed, the video gained a dark reputation and was later regarded as one of the most haunted releases in Philadelphia drill history, because just 3 days later, on April 7, 2024, at approximately 5:41 p.m., officers responded to a reported shooting on the 2500 block of Harlan Street. The victim, later identified as Namir Jernigan, had already been transported in a private vehicle to Temple University Hospital. Jernigan, also known as Jump Out BM, sustained a gunshot wound to the head and was pronounced dead several hours later. Investigators recovered more than a dozen fired cartridge casings from 3 different calibers and observed a trail of blood extending down the block. Although the killing was initially investigated as a homicide, surveillance footage later showed the shooting appeared to be a drill gone wrong. Investigators determined the fatal shot was the result of friendly fire, marking the second Black Flag member killed by their own crew. On April 29, 2024, Blumberg Eerd was placed on Philadelphia's most wanted list for the murder of Wesley Rodwell. And then, on October 6th of this year, the Philadelphia District Attorney's Office announced that investigators had connected Eerd to 2 additional homicides, including the murders of Lil Ryan and Lil Ranger.
The U.S. Marshals Service is asking for the public's help locating 24-year-old Tyvine Jones. He's charged with 3 separate murders in the city of Philadelphia dating back to August 2020. These photos show tattoos he has on his neck, hand, and arm. The ages of his victims were 16, 20, and 23. The Marshal Service is offering a $5,000 reward for information leading to his arrest.
On December 10, 2025, investigators acted on an anonymous tip regarding the whereabouts of Tyvine Jones. At approximately 8:30 a.m., members of the U.S. Marshals Service Eastern Pennsylvania Violent Crime Fugitive Task Force, along with agents from the Pennsylvania Attorney General's Office and Philadelphia homicide detectives, surrounded the Stratford Court Apartments, where Jones was believed to be hiding. After locating the suspected apartment, investigators made contact with Jones, who surrendered without incident. He was taken into custody and transported to the Philadelphia Homicide Detective Division for processing. As of now, Blumberg Eerd remains in jail, facing 3 murder charges with a court-appointed attorney, facing life in prison. That's all for today. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this. I'll catch you in the next one.